Part 3 on how to become a successful waist beads vendor. So, if you are going to do an outdoor event, you want to be prepared for any type of weather. If it's going to be windy, you want to make sure you have heavy weights or things down to keep your things from flying. I have lost tents in the wind. You want to make sure that you have your tent secure, your table, all of your products so that they're not going to be damaged. If it's raining for your tent, you can get those wall panels to keep you dry. Make sure your tent doesn't have any holes in it, that there's not any way that you are going to be getting wet. You also want to have an umbrella, dress accordingly, wear a rain jacket, rain boots. If it's going to be really hot, you want to make sure that you keep yourself hydrated so you can get some frozen drinks that you can have. You definitely want to be drinking mostly water or some type of hydrating drink, not so much of soda and juices and sugary drinks. You want to make sure that you have a lot of water. When it's hot outside, dress accordingly. Be mindful of things getting too hot. If it is cold, you want to make sure that you dress warm. Now, if it's going to be an indoor event, the weather can affect the crowd that you will be expecting. I've been successful at events with not so good weather, and I've done bad when there's good weather. So, weather doesn't always predict your sales. So, if it's an indoor event, I will I sometimes I wear makeup. I will never wear makeup at an outdoor event because of the sweating. I don't care, how good the makeup is. I just don't want to be having a light makeup on my face outside. If you're indoors, you can probably dress better so you can wear better clothing, because with outdoors you want to be more comfortable. With indoors, you can wear heels or, whatever nice clothes that you want to wear. When you're choosing the events, it is a good idea if you do good at an event, if you are financially successful and you connect with a lot of great clients, you want to become a repeat vendor. Sometimes there are perks that the organizers give to repeat vendors, and that's a way for you to build your clientele. I have had people to keep coming back to events because they know I'm going to be there. And even there's people who have had still their waist beads on from the year before. So getting into the habit of attending the same events over and over again, if there's annually, weekly, however amount of times that they have those events, that is going to be a good way to be more financially successful, to build your clientele, because people know they're going to see you. And you always want to make sure that you have good customer service skills. It's a good idea to stand up. I know that standing during the whole duration of the event just may not be possible and it can tire you out. But if you or the person that you're working with will mostly be standing when people are coming up to your booth and not being on your phone, because a lot of times, honestly, people are afraid to come to your booth because a lot of vendors can be pushy. So you just want to let them know that you are available for any questions and you're able to help them, and not be so pushy. Yes, we do want to get those sales, but we don't want to be so aggressive. Having your signage up as far as what you have and the prices is also a good idea, because people are afraid to ask some of the time. So it's good. And sometimes people really want to compare. If you have the same product as someone else, they may just want to go around and look and see what the prices are if they don't want to ask. So remember, when it comes to customer service, please and thank you are words that you should be saying a lot. You can go to my website for more information, craftswoman.com. Remember, we do have wholesale waist beads.